Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are back. I am back with another review of the day at an amusement park, and this time I will be talking about this visit we just had to Dorney Park. So if we don't remember something we did, just bear with us. But our days at Dorney are always jam-packed these days, so that's why I'm telling you to bear with us if we forget. So anyway, when we first got to Dorney Park, we headed to Wild Wild Kingdom where we started off with Snake Pit. And I rode Constrictor, and that was really good. And after Snake Pit, we rode Aqua Blast. And after Aqua Blast, we rode Lightning Falls.
Water Rapids.
Wild Rapids, yeah. And after Wild Rapids, we went around to Cascade. And after Cascade, we headed to Wild Rapids for a re-ride. And then after that, we headed to Patriots Plunge. And after that, we headed to Papa Luigi's. And then after that, we headed to Aqua Racer. And then after that, we headed to Lightning Falls. And then after Lightning Falls, we headed to Thunder Canyon, which was a good first ride on it in a while. And so after Thunder Canyon, we got changed and then headed to Talon, which was a good ride on that. And after Talon, we headed to Wave Swinger. And after Wave Swinger, we headed to Meteor, where the ride-up was telling everybody to put their loose articles on the shelves, and she was like, especially Snickers, because of me. And yeah, so after that, we headed to Hydra, and then after Hydra, we headed to Dominator, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we did.
And where we saw Jabbar, Najee, Jack, and all of those other ride-ups.
Shout out all those ride-ups.
Yeah, all those ride-ups were there at once, where Jabbar called out from, without even like, stop taking your socks off! And Najee was like, no, yo, why do you have to take your shoes off? So, after that ride on Dominator Green, I was putting my shoes and socks back on, and Najee was like, ew! So, after Dominator Green, I'm pretty sure we headed to Dominator Red or Possessed.
I think we went to Dominator. Oh wait! I think we had Demon Drop. Yeah,
Demon Drop. And after Demon Drop, we headed over to Dominator Red, yeah, where Jack was. And shout out Jack. He was like, better give this a 20 out of 10. So Jack, you will see that. And anyway, after, if the vlog's not already posted, you will see that, Jack. And after that, we headed to Thunderhawk, and I think it was Possessed, yeah. Possessed. And after Possessed, we headed over to Revolution, and where the ride-up was like, stop moving it with your feet. So after Revolution, we headed to Steel Force, which was a good ride on it. And after Steel Force, we headed to Thunderhawk, yeah. And after Thunderhawk, we headed back to the Whip, yeah. And after the Whip, we headed to Apollo. And after Apollo, we headed over to Music Express. And after Music Express, we did a whole Sea Dragon marathon 10 times. Stay tuned. 10 times just for Jack. And yeah, so after the 10 ride marathon on Sea Dragon, we headed up to Enterprise. And then after Enterprise, we headed up to Kaleidoscope. And after Kaleidoscope, we headed to the Ferris wheel. And after the Ferris wheel, we headed to Dodgem, which was an okay ride on it. I mean, people still don't listen when they say one way.
Like always.
Yeah. And so after that, we headed to Talon. And after Talon, we headed for
Wave Swinger
re-ride. Yeah. Where shout out to Dan, he was the cool ride up. He saw my Talon shirt, and he was really nice to us in general.
Yeah,
so
shout out Dan.
Yeah, shout out Dan. And yeah, so after Wave Swinger, we headed to Meteor, which was a good ride on it. And after Meteor, we headed to Hydra. And then after Hydra, we stopped at Dominator, where it was just Jabbar and Jack in the operating booth. And Jabbar on Dominator Green was like, that is why we don't take our socks off on rides.
Talk about as we were getting on.
Yeah, as we were getting on, I was taking my shoes and socks off, and Jabbar was like, there is no need for it. Stop taking off your socks. And then
when we were going up, he was like, please do not take your socks off. Please do not take your socks off.
Yeah. And then I was taking my socks off, and he was like, why? There's no need for it. Stop taking your socks off. And then, as we were going up, like I said, Jabbar was like, this is why we do not take our socks off on this ride. So, after that, we headed to Dominator Red for Jack. Shout out to Jack. And then Jabbar saw me take off my shoes and socks from Green, and he was like, don't, why? I'm pretty sure he
He was like, come on! After you took him off again.
Yeah. and then Jabbar and Jack were going back and forth about me having them off, and Jabbar was like, he says it's a good thing, but it's not a good thing.
Shout out Jabbar.
Yeah,
shout out.
Yeah, the best ride-up ever. And so, anyway, after Dominator Red, we headed over to Thunderhawk, which was a good ride on it. And after Thunderhawk, we headed to Steel Force. And after Steel Force, we headed to Possessed. And after Possessed, we headed to the Dominator Green, where we did a whole marathon. And
it's so close.
Yeah, and Jack told me to take my socks off in front of Jabbar, and he was like, stop! and we took, I'm pretty sure we took all of Jabbar's energy. Like, yeah, so.
I think he was just tired. It was
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Yeah, he was just getting tired, but I think we might have taken all of his energy also. But anyway, yeah, we did that Dominator Green Marathon for Jack, and I was singing with that girl on all those rides.
Oh yeah, shout out those 2 girls that we were with today.
Yeah, they subscribed, so thank you for becoming new subscribers, guys.
Oh, and shout out Trevor too for Apollo and Dominator, and shout out for giving us those fast lane things. We appreciate that.
Yeah, those could be really useful. And yeah, so after the Dominator Green Marathon, that basically concluded our visit to Dorney Park. Our first one since Grand Carnival. It totally made up for not seeing someone special, but hey, let's just say we had a good day. So yeah, so what do I think of this visit? I think this is the best visit of all visits. Like, yeah, so this basically concludes my review of this visit we just had to Dorney Park. Make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more. Coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19, and make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have t-shirts, face masks, all the things, so make sure to go check that out. I'll have a link in the description.
Comment down below, Jabbar.
Yeah, comment down below, Jabbar. We would love to hear your funny quotes. We would love to see your funny quotes down below a video. And yeah, so anyways, make sure to subscribe if you are new and turn on post notifications so you will not miss when I upload a new video. And I will see you in the next.